These are the best highlights from the matchup between Bro and DRX during the 2024 LCK Summer Split.
Hard to dive at K'Sante, but between the Renekton and the Talia, they do a pretty good job of it, so Rascal could be in real trouble here.
Well, he's going to try and catch this wave. There it is. There's the flash forward. He could not react in time, and first blood goes to the Lord.
So well played by Morgan. Zero opportunity for K'Sante to do K'Sante thing, do truck ready, proactivity.
Well, Teddy's going to try and turn this one on to Samba. It was looking okay for the Bro AD carry for a little while, but it didn't quite work out. As speaking of not working out, Sponge going to get flashed away from. So therefore, no more Samba's flash as, okay, here we go. Pleta getting closed in on. He survives for so incredibly long. As now Teddy trying to get some work done here. Somehow, the Nautilus makes it out to safety, but that is going to be a Drake secured by DRX. Still killless so far in this game, but they're doing okay on the objectives. Dragons, 3 minutes on the next one. As Hook, max range here from Polo, finds the combo, and Killer Instinct is exactly that. That is such a dead Nidalee. Really good spot right now.
Yeah, and the problem is they really need to set up for these objectives. Like, they're not just a team who are like, oh, enemy's doing Dragon, let's just run in and engage. They need to lay down the poke, they need to set up.
Ooh, Spear going to miss here as Weaver's Wall does get Young Jay out of there. Pleta diving forward. Sidestep from Polo is quite nice. DRX not going to be overcommitting or anything like that.
Yeah, I think Bro not ready to go for this or respond.
Now making his way over. Dominus at the ready has been popped. There's the combo! Thrown into the blender as Rascal. It is going to be Soul Point, but can DRX make it out? The answer is yes, because they've already managed to kill Karis, and Morgan is just lumbering towards them. Sponge trying to make his way out. He's not going to be able to do so, but the rest of DRX pounce on the stragglers and take down Polo, and even trade, and they get the Drake, and they're this far behind. Absolute win. Kind of the right idea, especially against Karis and Samba, although Samba, a little bit of magic damage in the build. Now Polo just getting some vision down. Crashdown is going to be what he receives, though. A Seismic Shove doesn't quite do too much, as both of the supports will be taken out. Karis trying to land some shots, vision being cleared left, right, and center.
Yeah. Even if DRX loses this fight, if they get the Dragon, it's still massive.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the focus right now. So, Bro, you need to start the fight before the Dragon gets low.
Well, there's the hook from Polo, but they don't commit onto it. And now Morgan off to the side. Weaver's Wall comes in. Polo going to be moved so far. It's actually a very weird series of events there, as the Spear's not going to connect. And DRX, they don't need to hyper-commit towards this one. As Teddy taking a little bit of damage from the poke. There's the hook, the Seismic Shove, and the tank is just eliminated. Polo taken down in an instant as well. Don't know about that one, as they do have at least a 4v4 on their hands. But I think the K'Sante was a little bit more value. And now Morgan, no Dominus this time. Sponge looking for hooks, looking for a steal. Remember, this is still huge. If they're able to get in there, there is the engage from Pleta, but the dive forward from Morgan. He gets it, he steals it! Oh, it looks so close to perfectly played from Bro, but it doesn't work out. Samba's still going to be able to execute the Corki. And Yahoo trying to run away, a double kill now. All right, Rascal going to face check. There's the hook. Once again, it's the Seismic Shove, but this time only down to 50%. Karis also suffering a very similar fate as Polo down very low also. Some heals starting to come in now as a hook once again. Polo doesn't exactly have the friends that are quite there, but still it's a beautiful use of the Seismic Shove from Young Jay. Polo ready once again with another hook. All right, Rascal dashing towards the Merc Wolves.
I feel like DRX have the edge here. They're 9,000 gold down, and I feel like they have the edge here.
Yeah, and it's the poke. It's the fact that they cannot get in there, and you know Renekton's so incredibly kiteable just in general. Morgan just can't seem to really find an angle.
Oh, there he's
and now Polo, he's in once again. Morgan once again slowed down. He flashes though. That's going to get him on top. But they deny the kill. He's down to his GA. Rascal finally is dead. Pleta taken out as well. And Yahoo thrown into the blender. That is going to be it as Bro find their team fight. And Karis with the buster shot will secure the ace.
They managed to come through. The gold lead was too much to overcome. They get a solid
0, 11, 100% kill contribution from Young Jay.
Yeah.
The best loan I have ever seen. The interest rate, absolutely absurd.
Like, this is the best loan we've ever seen in the LCK.
That is a savings bank right there. Thank you so much, OK Bro, for showing us how a loan is supposed to work. It makes so much sense. They're going to take down the Nexus turrets, and despite there being a Hextech Soul on the enemy team. That does not stop your Nexus from giving 50 gold to Bro.
They will lock that in. So 8 mages in the mid and jungle, and a bit of an artillery composition from DRX.
Udyr, yeah, slightly different bottom lane here as well. As YoungJay going to find Sponge. This little trap is very cute. Crashdown comes in as Morgan in so much trouble, and he's got Ghost. He doesn't have Flash, he can't get out. That is First Blood set up beautiful. As we check out the replay once again, this was what Morgan could see. He was like, yeah,
Morgan's point
gone in.
That's so brutal.
Yeah.
Conduct.
I think he's just like, I'm dead. And Kara's just trying to clear the wave as best he can. Polo moving on over. Spear connects onto Pleta, but he is looking for an engage angle. They do find the chain CC onto Polo, who will have to flash to get himself out of the way. There's the ulti, tanked by Karis as Polo is going to get taken down. A beautiful shove. And Sponge going to be able to collect another one.
Undoubtedly, Polo probably said, get out of here, bro.
Well, kind. You know what our feedback was for Bro? They didn't take enough dragons. Do you know what they've done? They've tank for the team. The threaded volleys starting to hurt though. There's the Drake going down low. Pleta moving in. Frog precasts the Dominus. Finds Samva here, who has to flash and cleanse to get out of the way of this one. Pleta keeping the dragon concerned. But he might actually have to get out of there. You can see Morgan just trying to coax him over the wall, and the curtain call is now going to be fired through. Teddy just free hitting his Frog, keeps the vision alive, but he goes down so incredibly low. This dragon is just ignored. It is so confusing that it's standing there right in the middle, but Bro, they will be able to get that soul point in the end. What a very weird... They have so much vision available. Pleta knows exactly what's going on here. Yehu actually closing in as well, as Polo in an unfortunate position. The rest of DRX are closing in. Polo doesn't have his flash available either, but the arrow is going to connect onto Teddy. It doesn't matter. Still Sponge locking down the kill onto this Leona, as Polo was just, wrong place, wrong time, and not able to clear out that ward. So pivotal.
Yep, good moves from DRX there. They managed to push back in and regain control. The bot play a little bit ambitious, trying to collapse on the Udyr. Opening up.
Curtain going to be called here. Is Samba going to have to try and sidestep that one? Morgan just going to boop him. There it is. Was it a bait? It wasn't, because Morgan runs real quick and gets himself out of there. Magnet Storm going to be invested though. Okay, never mind. They have a lot of long-range damage. Morgan has some shielding, has some running, but he is eventually going to go down. Karis doing a fair bit of work to Yehu, but still not going to save them there. That big one actually starting to hurt. 4-1.
Yeah.
The turret score here.
This is where it gets delicate though, because what we typically see in a game state like this is DRX will commit vision and effort towards the dragon, and Bro will just immediately go towards the Baron and try and drag them away.
Yeah. Unless YoungJay just gets caught out. He's trying to dash out of this one, but there was nowhere for him to go, and that is the jungler eviscerated. And YoungJay is pouncing on in here. Morgan gets full information as to what's going on, but the smite is going to ring true. That will be DRX locking that one down.
And now
Bro not able to get towards the Baron.
Yep, they've dragged them over here. You know, the dragon was a little slow, but they bring them over to contest.
Arrow. Oh, no! Actually flashes into the arrow, and now Polo finds it, but he's so far forward. Samba can't get in there, and Polo unfortunately just goes a little too far. Morgan looks for that opportunity. Teddy's going to cancel the curtains. But Bro, they lose their support. Justice for support. He was right. Right now, it's looking like blue side is just completely overpowered in this particular series. Kind of ridiculous how both games have gone very similar. As there's a solar flare. Here's the opportunity for never mind. Polo once again, not a lot of follow-up for these engages that he's trying to start. And he's got his own shield that he can put on as well, so it's even more confusing. Well, now he's going to get shoved back, and now he's taking real damage. Spiraling Despair going to come on through there. He is still able to survive for a really long time, just sidesteps, but it then explodes. And Bro now have to deal with these curtains that are being called by Teddy, and you can see Sponge getting on in there. This is possibly an over-aggression, but yeah, who's able to take down Polo? Bro with the left, the three of them that are remaining are just going to get magnetized together by a Pleta that really wants some revenge, and that is just the ace. It's the wipe, and Bro can't get a kill this game, and I think it's over.
I think that might just be game here, and beautiful, the Q flash from Pleta there to predict their flashes. DRX, the composition works, they managed to find Bro, catch them out. Morgan isn't tanky enough, and honestly just a great performance, a great bounce back. And the lesson here, don't pick Nidalee.
Don't pick Nidalee and pick Taliyah. And Bro knew that. They wrote the script. They're the ones that won with it. And then they decide that they'll give it over to DRX.
See how Pleta ends up playing out the bot lane. definitely in the 2v2, it's more favored towards the Jhin Leona, but a lot of dive potential when it comes to the team fight.
But he's level 8, does have those curtains available. A sponge. Okay, not sure about that one, Karis, as he's now looking for the buster shot. They are able to get in there. Oh, it almost kind of works. It's a 1-for-1 as Pleta flashes forward to get some knockups, and now Teddy dives in with the killer instinct. It's a double kill for the Corki. Polo gonna get hooked back. Yahoo has no mana, but he does have the ability to auto-attack, and that is what's helping out so far. Envy presses the barrier button, but look at this. Look at the amount of auto-attacking that's happening here. He cancels one of them. That is not exactly what you want. And now a curtain has been called. Teddy almost just in lethal range there. As you can see, Envy looking for the opportunity, but does not quite get there. And he's able to wrap himself around. And it looks like Teddy might even be able... Oh, so close!
He doesn't even cancel the recall.
Managed to get Fleet, I think, on that last auto as Polo's dead. And now Yahoo is on a killing spree.
You know what? Whether it's Vi or it's Nautilus, them and Talia just works.
Yeah.
Back off on this one. It did reset, actually. Oh, and a TP's coming in. They're going.
Yep, we're looking for it. As there it is, Bowling Ball comes out. Doesn't really find too much there. A Seismic Shove also not going to find the mark. And there goes Sponge. Pleta going to get pulled back as Teddy, what was that? Dives into the backline, finds the pickoff onto Polo. Is now Frog trying to get out of there, but Teddy not going to be so lucky. And it's mid laners that are eating well tonight. It's a double kill for Karis off the back end of that play.
Yeah, really good move, Capline.
All right, Karis is going to be able to throw Shelly into the turret, successfully get the charge.
I would choose to charge him, but, you know, Karis makes it work. So now they have control of the Dragon area. And Yahoo does have TP. Can come down and join if they want.
Yeah, or they could give it up. They do have the first couple of Drakes, but it's a Hex Tech. It is high value, as they know, even though they couldn't win. That's the double shove that they were looking for. Still taking a while to get the kills, but finally Polo does go down. All out onto Frog, though, brings him towards this Dragon, as Morgan will be the one taking out Frog. So close to death, but will be able to survive. And Envy, nothing he can do to stop this one. That is Soul Point going over to DRX. And for this Dragon to be back up again very, very soon, that we do have that soul up and available for DRX. Bro, they have to fight for this one. Yeah, they have to win this team fight.
All summoners up right now, everything available, all comes down to this.
Yeah, Pleta is going in. Morgan getting thrown around like a ragdoll and then just eviscerated. Look at this, the Crocodile slice and dice and getting the heck out of there. And now Bro are trying to do the same thing, but Teddy says absolutely not. That's the triple kill, and they say, we do not need the Hextech Soul right now. You guys are dead. We'll take a Baron and we'll look to ruin your base.
They can get both, honestly. They have the time to do it. They'll head straight over the Baron. They've got the DPS for this with the Talia. They'll get mid-tower and they'll get Hextech Soul. This is everything DRX could hope for. The setup was good. They burned through that Cassante. Morgan didn't get to play the game, and they are rewarded massively for it.
It's effective here for Young Jay. Even if it was able to get a little bit done in the early stages, Bro now certainly find their backs to the wall. As, all right, Polo misses absolutely everything, and now we've got a base gate coming in. Morgan trying to find that opportunity, dashes forward, gets the all out onto Frog, but Frog says, I don't mind if I do, as he dashes around. Once again, sacrifices his health bar, but once again, it is more kills to Teddy. And DRX are looking to break open the base.
Yep, they try and make an engage happen. It doesn't really work out. A good flash from Sponge, and then immediately Pleta hunts down Envy. The follow-ups, oh, you can see Karis looking for the play.
Pleta, what's that? He's like Hex splashing in so that he can potentially also take the base gate because it's fun.
They're having a good time.
Yeah, they certainly are. As the inhibitor going to go down, mid inhibitor turret also going to fall. Don't know whether they're going to stick around to take down this inhib as well. They're going to play it safe. As DRX just need to follow these super minions as they head towards the Bro base.
And now you're trapped under your Nexus towers. Every time a minion gets hit, everyone's getting slowed.
Yep. And now we're probably going to start seeing Bro start petitioning for best of ones, because DRX, after losing the first game, coming back in back-to-back games afterwards, just really proving that not only are the drafts looking cleaner, but their tenacity on the Rift looking fantastic. As I say that, Sponge is going to get tidied up. Frog has to walk away from the bowling ball, and it's not going to be over just yet with her AoE and just general damage.
But Envy has to come back. Once they've got Baron, it's going to become even harder, and they can just play for... Oh, no.
Yeah, and now Young Jake going to have to break his arm guard here as the Weaver's Wall comes in, and that should be the last one Kill goes over to Teddy because of course it does, and Frog keeps the Baron busy. They'll move back towards it. That should be the guarantee, of course. Just kill the jungler and then take the Baron. And that is absolutely everything here for DRX. In the meantime, the minions, then Baron's coming back up again.
Baron again.
So, yeah. And then you have to kill the inhibitors again.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can just win the game right now, which is what they're looking at. Yeah. Curtain call coming on through, and Frog walks menacingly towards Envy, and Envy says, okay, sorry. And Morgan is just getting incidentally killed by DRX. The Nexus is just going to fall down. That is the triumphant Corki dying on the fountain, but it does not matter. Huge grins on the side of DRX.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup between Bro and DRX. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.